Welcome back, YouTube. We're here on Saturday, the 25th, April 2009. So, without further ado, Tyler Black is the current USPW World Champion. And so, this has been a long climb for him. In fact, it has been a 3-year climb for him. A 3-year run for that title. And he hasn't got it. And now he finally has held it. In that 3 years, he has held the NWA World Heavyweight Championship in almost record-breaking 4 times. Oh, no. He's pretty far from a record break. Unless, of course, you count... Technically speaking, if you count the Alliance titles, he is, technically speaking, the most accolade person in USPW history. If you don't classify them, he's still got a pretty good track record, being a 2-time hardcore champion, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, a tag team champion. No, he has not been a tag team champion yet. So, that's his 3rd title. Oh, wait. He did win Male Wrestler of the Year in 2006 and won Young Wrestler of the Year twice in 2007 and 2008. So, yeah, that is another reason why we're building him as the hair figurehead. So, let's get into this. Okay, we start TNT off with Amber O'Neal defeating Arisa Nakajima for a 51 to make defense number 6 of the USPW Women's World Title. Not bad. Kane had a video package in which it's about his US title run, and it is a pretty good one, kind of. AJ Styles comes out and says, Tyler Black, tonight in the main event of TNT, you and me, steel cage match. James Storm cuts a promo for a 50. Kurt Angle cut a promo challenging Randy Orton for his NWA World Heavyweight title. Booker T cut a promo for a 58. Cliff Compton versus Mick Foley. Mick Foley wins the NWA National title. Then Tyler Black comes out. He says, AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, the man who claims he built USPW from the ground up, the man who thinks he's the only reason this place is still standing. Tonight you stood in this ring and you threw down a challenge. You want Tyler Black one-on-one inside a steel cage. No interference. No running. No excuses. AJ, you don't have to beg. You want a war. You got one. I accept your challenge. Tonight, the main event of TNT. Tyler Black versus AJ Styles inside a cage where there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and no one to save you from what's coming. AJ, you may claim you built USPW, but I built this shit every single day I was here, grinding, working my butt off while you went to WWE. You had your fun over there. You had your 5-star matches over there. You had your matches that were so good that it overshadowed everything this company did. And you came back and you want to say that you built this place? No, you used it. You abused this place. You don't deserve to be here. It is me who is the chosen one when it comes to this place because I stayed here. Even through when WWE offered to hire me, even through when TNA offered to hire me, I stayed here. I worked here. I became the best of the best, while you became a lackey that could be easily paid off. But you are looking at the man who's going to tear it all down. Christian cut a promo. And he challenges Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton cuts a promo accepting. In which the match gets a 77 and Kurt Angle wins the NWA World Heavyweight title. Christian versus Cody Rhodes only gets a 38. And then the main event gets a 88. AJ Styles defeated Tyler Black in a steel cage match with a Styles Clash. Woo! That is pretty dang good. We made $38,000. We're still in debt though. 35 in Southwest, 45 in Tri-State, 30 in Puerto Rico. Woo! We just got Spike. Oh, yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I've done it. Okay. We're going to go to the next one. But first, we're going to see how long our broadcasters are. For example, oh no. Okay, so I did put us into debt a little bit further, but there is a reason I did. And the reasoning is we'll make a lot more off of Spike than we will most others. So yeah. Let's go to TNT. Okay, we start to show off with Ember and Null defeating Hikaru Shida for 37 to make defense number 7. James Storm cuts a promo about facing Kane at Dissident Movement. Christian cuts a promo challenging Tyler Black. Tyler Black cuts a promo accepting. Booker T cuts a promo. The Rock comes out and he says, "Finally, The Rock has debuted in the hottest wrestling company around." And he does his, the eyebrow thing and everything. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton gets a 71 and he defeated him with the frog splash. Randy Orton cuts a promo saying, "Just like your icon today, AJ Styles, I tried to end his career, and while you people may hate me for it, I don't give a damn. See, I am Randy Orton, and I will destroy anyone who ever gets in my way to that USPW world title. And whether you people like it or not, whether this whole arena jumps in front of my title chase, I will punt kick, I will RKO every single one of you. And I will laugh when I see the look on your faces. AJ Styles comes out and he's still injured. And he cuts a promo and he says, Orton, at Dissident movement, I promise you're done for. Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy has a video package. The Hardys defeated Cody and Ted Jr. to make defense number 3 of the USPW tag team titles. Kurt Angle cuts a promo in which he comes out to defend his title against David Flair to make defense number 1 of the NWA World Heavyweight title. And then that gets an 82. Tyler Black defeated Christian in a street fight match with a curb stomp. The match was designed to tell a specific story in which it did not, or which it did. Okay, we do gotta get the storyline. It's rated hot. Okay, Kurt Angle starts to show off, and he comes out and he says, tonight, one lucky challenger will be able to challenge me for this NWA World Heavyweight title, but they won't be able to take it from me. In which Kota Ibushi comes out. Ibushi, I probably just murdered his name. He accepts. The Rock defeated Chris Jericho for a 49. Not bad. Ember No defeated T-Now Dashwood with an Ember Alert for a 52. And then Randy Orton cut a promo saying, last week I injured AJ Styles. I put him out of action. And the next person I'm going for is Big Show. Then I will go for Kane. Then I will go for Kurt Angle, Sting. And then I'm taking the title from Tyler Black. Chris Jericho cuts a promo in which he says, you forgot about me, Randy Orton. Between me and you ain't got what it takes to get the job done when you step in the ring with me. The Rock cuts a promo in which he says that he has put it in that he is the new referee for Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho. In which The Rock, you know what? I may not have. I forgot to put him in this. Anyhow, gets a 76, and Randy Orton defeated Chris Jericho with an RKO. Christian had a backstage promo. Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. cut promos about the Hardys. Booker T cut a promo about Tyler Black. Sting defeated William Regal with a Scorpion Death Drop. And then Kurt Angle defeated Kota Ibushi with an ankle lock to make defense number 2 of the NWA World Heavyweight title. And then Tyler Black cut a promo in which he says, Booker T, you want to face me tonight? You want to step in this ring and think that you have what it takes to beat me? Well then, challenge accepted. AJ Styles cuts a promo and he says, Randy, I'm not dead and I'm not injured. A Dissident movement is going to be me and you. And we see the co-main event is AJ Styles defeating Christian with the Frog Splash for a 64. And then the main event gets an 82, and Tyler Black defeated Booker T with the curb stomp to make defense number 1 of the USPW World Heavyweight title. Or the USP World title, excuse me. Okay, we lost money. Yeah. 38 in Midlands. Okay, Sting defeated William Regal with a Scorpion Death Drop for a 49. Christian cut a promo. Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy had a video package. James Storm cut a promo. Chris Jericho defeated Matt Hardy tonight for a wall with a Walls of Jericho for a 58. Then The Rock came out and said, "Finally, I am here. And I am the movie star, Mr. Hollywood. I am the main event when it comes to this industry. And here's my personal challenge. AJ Styles. Me and you next week, one-on-one." Gets 78. Sting cut a promo about William Regal. Chris Jericho cut a promo. Kane defeated Dave Crist to make defense number 5. Knox and Dashwood defeated Alicia and Jessie McKay to make defense number 1 of the USPW Women's Tag Team titles. Then Kane had a video package. Randy Orton punk kicked Big Show. And then the main event match is AJ Styles versus Tyler Black versus RVD. Tyler Black makes defense number 2 of the USPW World title. Randy Orton ran in and attacked RVD, which caused him to be eliminated. Okay. And then afterwards, Cody Rhodes, David Flair, and Randy Orton and Ted DiBiase Jr. attacked AJ Styles and Tyler Black. And Booker T's music hits and he starts cleaning the ring. 65 is not bad, but we aren't getting a lot of 30,000, not bad. Okay, we could have been better. Okay, Ember O'Neill versus Rebecca Knox gets a 42, and Ember O'Neill won. Tyler Black cut a promo in which he says, "RVD, it's me versus you tonight." Chris Jericho cuts a promo. Randy Orton cuts a promo saying that at Dissident Movement he is going to murder AJ Styles. James Storm cuts a promo about facing Kane at Dissident Movement. Booker T versus Christian. Christian defeated Booker T with a frog splash. And then Kane had a video package. Booker T cut a promo for a 62. And then Kurt Angle also cut a promo in which Kurt Angle says that he's facing Chris Jericho tonight to defend his NWA World Heavyweight title. And The Rock hypes up AJ Styles' match with him. Kurt Angle defeated Chris Jericho to make defense number 4 of the NWA World Heavyweight title for an 80. That's pretty good. AJ Styles versus The Rock. The Rock defeated AJ Styles with the People's Elbow. Somehow AJ Styles has an angle in which it shows him getting up and walking to the back. Tyler Black defeated RVD for an 84. He makes defense number 3 of the USPW World title. He's doing pretty good, might I add. 39,000 is not bad. Okay, we start to show off with David Flair defeating Booker T, Chris Sabin, Eric Young, Johnny Gargano, and Pete Dunne to make defense number 3 of the USPW Hardcore title. Then Chris Jericho cuts a promo. Knox and Dashwood versus Pretty Defiant. Knox and Dashwood make defense number 2 of the USPW Women's Tag Team titles. And then Randy Orton cuts a promo going into the match with AJ Styles. Jay Briscoe and Mark Briscoe versus the Hardys. The Hardys make defense number 4 of the USPW Tag Team titles for 60. Booker T cuts a promo. Jennifer Ortiz wins the USPW Women's World title for 53. Kurt Angle defeated Kota Ibushi by submission with an ankle lock for 76. Then AJ Styles versus Randy Orton gets a 91. AJ Styles defeated Randy Orton with a Styles Clash. Not bad. Kane defeated James Storm to make defense number 6 of the USPW United States title. And the main event gets a 93. Tyler Black defeated Christian RVD to make defense number 4 of the USPW World title. And then Tyler Black has an angle where he's celebrating. 81's not bad at all. I'm proud of these guys. Not bad. Kane did suffer a grade 2 groin strain. 315,000. Not bad at all. 63 in the Great Lakes, 46 in Mid-Atlantic, 39 in Mid-South, 45 in Midwest, 38 in New England and Northwest, 39 in Southeast, 36 in Southwest, 46 in Tri-State, 31 in Puerto Rico, 30 in Hawaii, 28 in the Maritimes, 26 in Quebec, 36 in Ontario, 25 in Alberta, 26 in Saskatchewan, 27 in Manitoba, 28 in British Columbia, 12 in Noresta, 12 in Norcente, 9 in Sureste, 10 in Sur, 10 in Occidente, 30 in Northern England, 30 in Southern England. We're growing. Media Scrum. This company. It was a huge success. Okay, so best show goes to USPW TNT that got an 87. But we just made best match. Highest attendance. Highest TV rating. Wow. Not bad at all. Not bad. And you know what? We also turned a good profit. 512,000. That is a great product. I must say, that's great. That is it today, YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your friends, your family. But the most important of all, though, share it with your dog.